Welcome back. It is time for a new project pan intro. I'm very excited. This is the first project pan I'm introducing for the new year, but stay tuned. I also plan on doing the Partners in Cream project pan and the Deck of Panning project pan. I've been project panning for many years, so I have a playlist from every year on my YouTube channel, so you can check those out, and I'm gonna start a new playlist for this year as well. If you are new, please subscribe. I do a lot of Shop My Stash project pan videos with some occasional new makeup reviews as well. If you're interested in the makeup I'm wearing, I will list it down in the description box, but I did also film a YouTube short tutorial, and that's something else I want to do more of in the new year. So you can check that out, and yeah, let's get started. So this is going to be all powder makeup products. I have picked 11 items. I know it's going to be a challenge. I definitely do not think I can finish all of this, but I just want to make as much progress as possible. And I wanted to separate this out and to have this project with all powder products, and then Partners in Cream is going to be all cream products. So I'm kind of excited to kind of separate them like that because the Deck of Panning is a roulette style project. So let's get started. First up is the Beauty Bakery Flour Powder. And so I did kind of shake this way and I marked it there. I really like this powder. I hadn't used it in a while. There's a lot in here though, so I think this is gonna last some time. 0.44 ounces, quite a bit, but gonna work on that. And then I did decide to pick another powder as well. This one actually works on my under eyes too. This does not. Also, apparently this Dior powder is discontinued now. I didn't know that until recently. This is the Dior Powder No Powder. I have shade 2N. And you know, I like this, but I'm not really sure it was worth the hype that it got. So yeah, this is just a face powder. So this does not work on my under eyes, but the Beauty Bakery one does. I did choose a bronzer for this project, and last year I worked on the Marc Jacobs bronzers so much. Those have so much product, I couldn't finish them. So I just decided to pick a smaller bronzer. I've actually panned 2 of these before, so I'm hoping I can do it. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's been around a long time. This is my 3rd one. So like I said, I have finished 2 of these in the past. I really didn't use this one that much after I repurchased it because I started focusing on other bronzers. But yeah, I would like to finish this. How much is in here? 0.38 ounces. So we shall see. Okay, let's talk about blush, and then I need to get to highlighter because the majority of this project is highlighter. I know, but just hear me out, just wait. Okay, I did pick 2 blushes, which again, that's what I did last year, and I didn't finish either one. However, this one I did make a lot of progress on, so I've chosen to keep working on it. It is Hourglass in Brilliant Nude, and I flattened it out quite a bit last year, so that's why I thought, you know what? I made a lot of progress. I might as well keep working on this. This is a fairly powdery product. Like, a lot of kickback happens when I put my brush in there. So we'll see. I want to work on it. Maybe I could finish that one. Now, I did pick one other blush, and this is the blush I'm wearing today. This is the Kylie blush in We're Going Shopping. I've had this for years. This was a free gift with purchase at Ulta, and even though I would not buy from Kylie anymore, I actually really enjoy this blush. It's a beautiful peachy color. It blends really well into the skin. It's a good formula, so I really don't have any complaints about it. As you can see, I mean, I haven't even like worn down this dripping design on it. So this, I think my goal would just be to hit pan on this. How much is in here? 0.26 ounces. How much was in the Hourglass? Oh boy, this is so hard to read. 0.15. Oh, interesting. So there's a lot less product in there. So I think the goal will be to try to finish this and then maybe hitting pan on the Kylie blush. All right, this next item is kind of strange that I'm putting in a project already because this is a new item to my collection. I just bought this a couple days ago. I bought some drugstore makeup, which I do plan on doing a video about that. I bought the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. So I bought this at Walmart. I've been wanting to try this. This is something Emily Noel has talked a lot about, but as you can tell, yes, this is repressed. What happened was literally the day I bought it, I opened it to put some on and the whole thing just kind of flopped out on my vanity, and I was like, what the heck? But it was on the vanity, so I was able to scoop it back in here and I repressed it. I don't know. It's like I could have returned it, but I didn't have the receipt anymore, and I bought it at Walmart, which I rarely go to Walmart anyway. So I was like, whatever. Repressed it pretty easily. As you can tell, it did not completely fill up the pan because I do think some was lost in the whole like breaking process. But yeah, also I'm a little confused by this product because this is a bronzer, and when I saw it in Walmart, I thought it looked light, but since I brought it home, I was like, this is like a highlighter. I'm just confused. It says bronzer. I don't know. I swear, Emily Noel said she used this shade as bronzer. Maybe I'm confused and it was a different shade that she mentioned. I don't know, but looking at this, this looks like a highlighter. I'm confused beyond all belief, guys. I really am, but I bought it and I repressed it, so that's it. I'm gonna put it in the project. Okay, a lot more highlighter to talk about. So last year, if you were watching my project pans, you would know that for the majority of the year, I ended up using a Franken highlighter, which I ended up mixing one from Morphe and then some of this loose highlighter from Makeup Forever. This is the Starlit Powder in shade 13. So this is a loose highlighter. It is stunning, but it's so messy. I hate loose highlighter. So I would just repress it in a compact with some of a different highlighter. So I decided, you know what? Let's pan this thing. So everything is out of this right now because I already repressed it. So this you might remember from last year. This was the Morphe highlighter in Extra, which I panned completely. So what I did was I was like, I'll just use the compact and press in the Makeup Forever. As you can tell, it's really, really thin. And I actually ended up having to, there actually was not as much in here as I thought. So I was like, you know what? I should add in some other highlighter. Looked through my highlighter drawer and I found this. This is something I hit pan on many years ago. This is from the Anastasia Glow Kit. This is the shade Summer. And I had already hit pan, so I just scraped out, you can see those lines. I just scraped off a little bit, mixed it in with the loose one for Makeup Forever, and that is what is in this compact. And it's still a pretty thin amount. So I don't think there was much left in the Makeup Forever. And then I also want to finish this because I was like, I already have pan on this. So today I'm actually wearing this as highlighter. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I hadn't used this in a while because I had depotted the Glow Kit, which is nice that those are magnetic because it actually like has the info on the back and the shade and everything. So that's pretty awesome, I gotta say. So yes, I want to finish this. I want to finish what's left of the Makeup Forever, which again is not very much. And so as if that wasn't enough highlighter to try to pan, I worked on this for the last 2 years and I already have pan on it. So I figure, hey, might as well. This is Becca Prosecco Pop. And I admit I got kind of sick of this because I just felt like it was a bit too yellow toned. So what I'm thinking is to work on it a little bit. And then I think I want to repress it probably with some of the Anastasia because this is more champagne and this is more gold. So I think the Anastasia will kind of neutralize this. So that's the goal there. Already have a lot of pan on that. I know you guys are probably like, what are you doing? What are you doing here? But I'm not done. Okay, so then I was thinking, well, this, once I shook this all out of the container, it ended up not being as much product as I thought. And then when I repressed it, it just seemed like a lot less. So then I found this and I decided, all right, let's do it. So this is the Lancome Absolute Powder in Absolute Pesh. This is so much product, you guys. This is 10 grams, 0.352 ounces. Actually, I'm curious how much was in the Makeup Forever. Huh, the Makeup Forever. Yeah, this wasn't even a full size. This is 0.04 ounces or 1.2 grams. Way less. So no surprise there, I guess. But so I did shake this down and I marked it there. So what I'm thinking is as I kind of I just had so much fun with Franken highlighter. I want to keep going with that whole concept because I just truly enjoyed it. So what I'm thinking is repressing some of this together, maybe some of this and the Anastasia. This I want to work on. I haven't even used it since I repressed it. It's so thin. I have a feeling it's not going to last long, hopefully. So then I want to focus on these and this. So I already have pan on this. I already have pan on Prosecco Pop. I don't think I can finish all of these, but the interesting thing about this is that I was actually thinking, this is a very subtle. I could maybe even repress this in with some face powder and make like a finishing powder or like a glowy face powder. Because this on its own would be way too glowy for me to set my whole face with. But if I Frankened it with face powder, that might work. So I'm just like, I really enjoy like making my own products. I really don't do it that much with anything except highlighters, but it's just fun to do. So last up, one more, I know, finishing powder. So I do use finishing powder every single day to blend out my highlighter, blush, and bronzer. And so I haven't used this in a while. This is Hourglass Luminous Light. This is a full size. How much is in this? 0.35 ounces. So there's a decent amount in this. And as you can tell, this is pretty domed up. I have panned a mini of this in the past. So I know I really, really love it. I don't know, we'll see, because last year I was working on the Essence highlighter that I used as finishing powder, and that one I like flattened the dome, but I never even got to hitting the pan. So this is one that it's fine. Like if I don't finish this, I'm not that upset about it. This is a product I love anyway, and it's super expensive. So I've got 11 items here. I think my goal, I mean, if I could finish everything, that'd be amazing, but let's be real, that will not happen. If I could finish even 5 of these items and then just make progress on the other 6, I'd be really, really excited about that. And this, like I said, this was not that much that was left in there because I'd already used a decent amount. I've had this thing for like 4 or 5 years. That is it for my all powder products intro. I'm very excited. I really, really am. It's also fun to start new projects. And if you did not see my year-long makeup empties video, I will link that in the card and in the description box. Check it out. I finished a lot of makeup last year. I'm really proud of myself and I want to keep going with that. I love project panning so much. So that is it. Please let us know what project pans you're doing. I also plan on doing Partners in Cream and Deck of Panning. And like I said, I filmed this YouTube short tutorial. So yeah, please subscribe and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.